All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Another episode of the Always Chillin' Podcast. Skinny D and the Sandman in the barbershop once again. You said you got a bunch of stuff, man. So let's get into it. What's the first thing on your list, dude?
Let me see. Let me check my notes here real quick.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to talk about the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul thing.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Do you think it'll happen?
Yeah, I think it'll happen.
When's this? It's supposed to happen, what, July?
Some shit like that. I haven't even. I saw the thing with Jake Paul signing Mike Tyson's t-shirt where he's like, sign the contract, big boy. And like I said before, like he's not a good enough actor to be
Mike Tyson?
Yeah, to be pretending like this is real. Or like they're actually going to try hard or like whatever. Like I don't know. It's so that they can make money, which is good for them. Make as much money as you want to.
So you're more on the charity event side.
I mean, not even. It's just like.
And I don't even know if it's a charity event. I mean, just that kind of atmosphere.
Yeah, like they know it'll make money and it's going to be like they already know how it's going to end. It's going to be a draw or something. Because Mike Tyson's not going to agree to it if he, like.
We're going to get paid. Yeah,
if he comes out. Well, and if he comes out losing, like he's not going to like that, I wouldn't think. Unless he was to sell out that hard, but he already has a bunch of money, so it's not.
Yeah, so I don't see the payday.
It's not like he needs to sell out that much, but I think it's gonna be a draw, so they can both walk away feeling good about it, and they both make a bunch of money, and it doesn't ruin Jake Paul's like perfect record or whatever, and nobody gets to say they beat Mike Tyson, and if he's got a bunch of fucking dumbass. Really, go ahead.
I actually think Jake Paul's serious.
I think he's a good boxer for real.
I mean, he's come a long way.
I think he's legit.
I ain't gonna take nothing from him. But like I said earlier,
I just wish he'd actually do a fight.
You can go to school and be a mechanic. You can teach yourself to be a gardener. You can teach yourself to have a green thumb. But it's just one sport that you can't just turn yourself into, and that's boxing.
Well, I mean, he's been doing it for a while now. He's been training and shit.
I mean, you fight. I won't say washed up Nate Robinson because I was a fan of Nate Robinson, little guy dunking and shit. But you fight a fucking basketball player.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You fight two wrestlers and an MMA dude.
Yeah, a really good.
And
MMA
I think
dude.
he actually has a loss.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that, but he fought Tyson Fury's little brother, who is a real boxer.
Yeah,
and
Tommy Fury.
Tommy Fury, yeah. So he lost to him. And I don't know who Tommy Fury is, but that is one loss. So, I mean, he has a loss.
Let's see. I'm looking at the rules.
Yeah, the rules are fucking crazy as fuck. All the advantages are for Jake Paul.
Well, I guess there's a lot of fake shit.
What's the actual factual?
Nothing right now. There's rumors that they're going to wear headgear, but Jake Paul's team came out and said that ain't true.
He didn't want one, huh? Well, he's a fuck you heavy. You probably going to come in bigger than Mike Tyson. Only one that has to make weight is Mike Tyson. Jake Paul can come over or under, however he wants. That's what I saw on Twitter. We all know what Twitter.
I don't think that's true. This is USA Today, and there's like all there is there's rumors that both of them would wear headgear, and there's rumors that they'd wear 18-ounce gloves, and that's it.
That's a big ass glove.
Yeah, that's it. But the 18-ounce glove thing, nobody has confirmed or denied.
18s?
Yeah.
Damn,
and
those are.
It's because Mike Tyson's old.
Yeah, you usually use those to spar with.
That's because he's old. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to be a real thing. Like it's going to be a show.
And that's a big ass glove.
Yeah. Yeah, so they don't know the rules yet, I guess.
Well, July. I heard July, and this is what I said to the homies though, that that's enough time for Jake Paul to pull out.
Let's see if I can find anything. This one's from that last one I just looked at was 1 day ago. This one's from 3 days ago. It's July 20th.
You about to go in there and walk into a Mike Tyson punch, dog. Even if he throws one at you that he's just playing with.
Well, that's why they're doing 18-ounce gloves and headgear, I bet.
You can go into cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Michael Air Jordan, we got Magic Johnson, then we got the baddest man on the planet.
Yes, they're still working out the rules.
We know what the payday is. Are they disclosing that?
Well, it'll probably depend on how much it makes. I bet they get like a percentage of the purse. They probably just don't know how much
break
purse is yet.
This might break. I can't even think of the last fight that was really that hyped. Deontay Wilder and Fury just didn't do it for me.
Mayweather and Conor McGregor.
Okay.
That one was pretty good.
That was. Yeah, they broke records on that, didn't they?
Yeah, that one was.
that
I mean,
was-
it wasn't a good fight. I remember
wasn't.
watching that, but
I mean, Mayweather should have.
it was
Again,
They made
another
a
one.
lot of money.
Yeah. But a better fighter in Conor McGregor than Jake Paul. I mean, Conor McGregor is a fucking fighter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he has a boxing background, or is he a wrestler?
Didn't Jake Paul fight Conor McGregor too?
Is that a Mandela thing right there? Did we just go through a portal? Because for some reason I remember him.
Oh no, I'm tripping. I guess.
No. No.
Yeah, no,
God
I'm
damn.
tripping. I thought they did, but I must be just thinking of Conor fighting Mayweather.
I don't know, man. I actually think Jake Paul's serious. Mike Tyson, who knows where the fuck he is with it.
I guess all of Jake Paul's fights since Nate Robinson have been they've been pro. They've been sanctioned pro fights.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not like they've all been exhibitions. They haven't decided if this one is exhibition or pro. But if it's pro, they can't do any weird shit.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go
Yeah.
for the gusto. And this is not to offend anybody, but as far as combat sports, I feel like boxing is chess and the MMA is checkers. Both respected.
Sure.
Both been around. But just in my opinion, to be able to hold your arms up, especially with 18-ounce gloves for a minute, however long the rounds are. And like Mike Tyson says, and to be able to get through the skullduggery, to be able to strategically place these punches, not just throw your weight behind it and hope you knock a motherfucker out. There's more to boxing than just being big and throwing fucking punches. I think Bloodsport. Remember the movie Bloodsport, Bolo?
yeah,
When Van Damme was in there doing the bricks and shit, he said, "Good trick, but brick don't hit back." All that bag work and all that old shit. I can do that, man. I can go home and do that in my garage. Look real nice on the bag. I'm Sugar Ray Leonard out here in my garage. You can't tell me nothing. But when that bag got 2 arms and 2 legs and wants to fuck me up too, shit becomes different, man. Shit becomes different.
Mm-hmm.
You can train all you want, but when you in here with a real fucking warrior, it's different, man. It's different. And we talk about Mike fucking Tyson.
Yeah, it's not just some guy.
It's not just some guy, man. But hey,
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be shit. I think it's gonna be pretty boring, honestly.
I might not even watch it.
I mean, I won't. I'll watch like the important parts on YouTube probably.
Then it's a Netflix deal. First time. I think this is the first
Yeah, that
time
seems
Netflix
weird,
ever
too.
fucked with sports. I ain't never seen no sports on
It
Netflix.
just seems weird.
So that even makes me worry about the quality of the fight even more. Netflix is all about entertainment.
Yeah, but so's I mean, regular boxing is entertainment too. But yeah, I don't know. I don't give a fuck about celebrity boxing really anymore.
And that's just what it. That's where I'm at with it. Celebrity boxing. You got a couple dollars, you can go buy some trainers and shit. Hit a bag a couple times, knock out a couple tomato cans, and call yourself a boxer. If you were playing basketball or even football, I'd fuck with you. I said, like, let's do it. But boxing, I don't know, dog. You might fuck around and really get hurt, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to see that.
Yeah. I don't know, he's how old? He's like 57, Mike Tyson.
Yup, 57.
Still
But
look-
you
he
know,
still looks pretty good though.
old motherfuckers, man, what's the last thing to go? That power. Some motherfuckers die with their power. The speed, the stamina, yeah, that goes. You know what I mean? Almost 60 years old. But that power, that's what you call old man strength. Not strength. Strength.
Strength.
Strong. Old man strong. Tyson, Mike is old man strong right now. And probably a whole lot smarter.
Yeah, he has a lot of practice.
I mean, they say he trains every day.
Yeah, he looks good. He's in pretty good shape still. Still pretty
Yeah.
fast.
Hope I look like that at
He
57.
beat the shit out of me, for sure.
I'm not getting in the ring. I'm just not doing it.
For like $5 million.
I don't know, man. That shit gonna hurt, dog.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not.
And I just feel it. Just
Yeah, it might be a couple hours later. He might just be like,
what happened?
"What happened?"
I don't know, man.
Exactly. What else you got? You got anything else on your list?
Yeah, I got all kinds of shit. Trev Alberts.
Yeah. I don't know.
This shit's getting deeper than.
I don't know what to think about that.
I mean,
I don't like it. I don't like.
I don't like it.
I don't like him no more.
I mean, you on the other squad now, bro. But I mean, is it really because we didn't have a president?
I think it's because he knows who's coming and he doesn't want to work for him.
Because again, I go to Twitter for my news, and yeah, we didn't do a show last week. Guy got on there and asked for like six different people to resign from Husker Athletics for chasing a man away from his dream job. And he named some names. One name recognizable was Hal Dobb. And I was like, that fucker's even still alive.
Shit.
And what I mean by deeper is, like, I've always been a fan of Trev Alberts, ever since he was a player. And for a white guy, he was just different. Like, he spoke up for everything and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
His track record at UNO, I mean, in minor sports, we'll just put sports to the side, but the ethnicity through UNO, through his tenure there is incredible. I mean, all across the board. Then he gets to Nebraska, and like I said, the name Hal Dobb. You remember just a few years ago, I think it was Ivy and a couple of the players were kneeling in support of Kaepernick during that little time. Well, Hal Dobb is the guy that got on there and said we should take their scholarships, and just got real racist. That's Hal Dobb. So I'm wondering if the good old boys ain't still showing their faces down here. That old money ain't still down here. Because Trev ain't like that. Trev.
Word on the street. I don't know if this is true, but the word on the street is because the governor used to be on the Board of Regents.
Right.
The word on
who's our governor's the next player as well.
Right. The word on the street is that he has been trying to make sure that the president they hire isn't too liberal, and they're not going to hire somebody that's trying to do like critical race theory and all that shit.
So the good old boys.
Right.
Yeah.
And so some people think that Trev didn't like that.
I actually think Trev would have kept Mickey Joseph on. I think that was going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the
Phantom,
yeah,
who first the victim was a man, then it was a woman, then it became just a person, and then they couldn't find the person.
Weird, yeah.
It was just weird as fuck. And I said it jokingly, but during those Mickey Joseph press conferences, like it was kind of black up there. And then all of a sudden, it wasn't anymore. Mickey Joseph has a coaching job at an HBCU, I think.
Yeah, in Grambling State.
Yeah, but I think Trev Alberts was going to make that happen. First time ever. And then shit just goes downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wondered about how much the good old boy effect really had on this decision.
I think something, yeah. But they got a new guy hired already, so.
Internal?
No, they hired Washington's athletic director. But he's only been their athletic director for like 5 months. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
People are acting like it's good. The article I saw called it it was a home run.
Home run?
That's what they said. But
Okay.
I've never heard of this motherfucker.
Shit, Trev Alberts was a home run. Fuck.
I mean, who knows what happened, dude.
Then we get placed in the tournament.
I know.
Not just the men,
Both of them.
but the women.
There's
to
no
go
way.
play
Like,
Texas
there's no
A&M.
way that was an accident.
Man, I look at some of these organizations like the NBA, MLB, and I hate to even use the word mafia, but it's all ran.
That's the word.
Like mafia.
That's what it
style.
is. Yeah, like that's the word you should use.
I mean, fuck, man. It's like,
It's not a cool word, but that's the word.
That's the word.
That's what it is.
I mean, that's the word. It's all ran like that. I think I remember hearing somebody say that about Bob Devaney back in the 80s, 70s and 80s, 60s, 70s and 80s. He ran this fucking place like the Irish mob. And
I mean,
can't argue that fact.
what else is going on? It's kind of a slow news day, dude.
It is.
Not really anything too
I've been kind of trying to stay out of the news.
exciting happening.
There's a lot of bullshit.
I mean, it's all the same shit. It's all
the same
it's all
shit.
Gaza, the election, all that shit's still going on. What's going on local? Let's check
Joe
the
Biden
check
wearing
the
a condom mask and shit.
local. Yeah, there's nothing. What are you talking about? You were talking about space before?
Yeah.
Changed your mind back about space?
Yeah, I'm back again, man.
What changed your mind?
Well, again, I've been watching Billy Carson
Mm.
about ancient civilizations and where Jesus disappeared from the Bible from age 12 to 33 and where and who he was at and how he was able to get there. Number one, the word, the firmament, and I'm sure we said that word on here before.
A couple times.
Yeah. Yeah, but disappearing from the age of 12 to 33, I mean, whatever you want to call them, aliens, Anunnaki, whoever, beings, whatever. But yeah, he was with them. I'm going to put it in my words because I'm not all them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was chilling with the aliens, man, for about 10 years.
I mean, that makes just as much sense as everything else does.
I mean,
like
I hate even using the word alien because it's like candy now. People just throw it around, like UFO or even the word Illuminati. Like it means so much more than the word. But I guess there's no other extraterrestrials, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, he was chilling with them. So I'm watching that, like, well, okay. Then you read the Bible and it says, you know, only time you're allowed outside of Earth is when God allows you. So I'm thinking about space. So then I come on to Operation Fishbowl. I think it was 1962, where they were pretty much just throwing rockets at the ceiling of the Earth, and quite evident that they wasn't going through. All the way to the space shuttles. Every rocket we send into the atmosphere, they always take the same route. And who knows, that shit may land somewhere where we will never be able to see it. But basically saying the only time you're allowed outside of Earth is when God allows you to. Now, as far as like satellites and shit like that, Earth is so massive, you can put some up in the sky and say it's in space. And maybe we can get 1,000, 100,000 miles outside of our atmosphere. But as far as getting to outer space, I just don't believe it anymore. The Van Allen radiation belt, the ionosphere, and the stratosphere. That shit burns rocks. Let alone a man-made, nothing man-made is getting through the ionosphere. That's as hot as the sun. You ain't getting through that, especially a man-made material. Now, the commercial I was watching, I think it was an eyeglass commercial. It's two animated birds. Long story short, the bird gets his new glasses, and the other bird asks him, hey, which way is north? The bird points up. So it kind of fucks with me a little bit. You know, I'm feeling good. Like, he pointed up, man. And I've always had this issue.
I think it's just a commercial, though.
Yeah, you're right. It could just, I was feeling good, dog. You're right. But I gotta express this. I wonder if they even got globes in school anymore. Back when I was a kid, like they had a giant one, you know, just globes everywhere. You know, because we actually would have to use them.
Just use Google Maps.
To student, yeah. We had to use the goddamn globe. But anyway, on a globe, the North Pole is on top of the globe. South Pole obviously is on the bottom of the globe. So true north being up and not that fucking way, we should have a continent above us. We should have a continent below us. But we don't. I don't want to say Earth's flat.
I mean, we kind of do. We're just stuck to the planet. Like, you're thinking about it like we're standing this way.
On the axis and everything.
Yeah, but we're stuck to it like on the side.
Ah.
So they are like.
That's where I get conflicted.
Like Canada is above us, and Mexico is below us. We're just walking. Like we're walking up and down. Not
that has to be a flat
side
plane.
To side, you know.
It can't be round. Not round like they're saying. So then I go to the guy. I can't remember what year it was, but he was he made a balloon and went up into the atmosphere and actually made it. Fuck. I knew this dude's name. I think it was a Sprite commercial about 10, 12 years ago. But that was a real guy.
Let's see.
And when he got up there, what he explained wasn't no ball. And this is like in the 1800s, I think, when this dude did this. Fuck. I should have wrote that one down.
Yeah, I can't find it.
He said it had edges.
Well, he don't know what the fuck he's looking at.
Had edges. And in the firmament, and maybe Earth is a ball. It's just the top of the firmament, which is glass, is round. And the bottom, maybe round dish. But that's what a firmament is. A round dome.
Yeah.
With a flat plane. You know those Christmas things that your grandma used to give you and shit? Same concept. Not the same thing, obviously, but the same concept. That round dome, then it has that flat. And you have your decorations in there. That's what I came up with. But I hate to use the word flat because it's not flat. We're not talking like a dime or a fucking pancake. We got mountains, we got peaks, we got fucking valleys, we got dips and doodah days in this motherfucker. But it's not just one big round solid fucking piece of rock.
This is Operation Fishbowl. What they say it is.
What they say it is, right?
So take that for what you will. I think this is probably what it was. But they were studying, because when nukes exploded in the air, there would be, I guess they were seeing like auroras on the other side of the planet and shit. So they were blowing up nukes in the air to see like what happened. And it was making like electromagnetic fields and stuff. So they were trying to study the magnetic fields that nukes make when they explode.
Yeah, they doctored that up real good.
They did 1, 2, 3, 4.
I tell you, man, after listening to Billy Carson and Dr. Stephen Greer, I don't believe anything anymore. They're going to have to rewrite.
Well, they could be lying.
All of history. All of history.
I don't see the Dr. Carson could be lying.
I don't see the benefit because they're not making any money. These two guys are not making any money with their information. Now, the other motherfuckers, Joe Rogan and what's the crazy motherfucker, Alex Jones, they were all profiting. Billy Carson and Dr. Stephen Greer are not. And they could. But they're not. So that has to add to the validity of these guys. Mm-hmm. George Norrie, I mean, he doesn't profit off it. And that, he's on fucking AM radio. You know what I mean? So you really got to be a fan. You know what I mean? So those three guys, I don't think really are profiting off of their information. Matter of fact, I've been noticing a lot on YouTube. This is for educational. A lot of people have been saying that.
Oh yeah, that's just because people are so crazy.
Yeah, I'm like,
and if they say this is for educational purposes, or if they say stuff like, I've seen a lot of people saying, in my opinion, before they say stuff. And that's just because people go crazy with lawsuits and like try to sue everybody. For everybody.
When you're making money with your information, I question your validity. But
yeah.
When you could possibly be making billions with who you are and what you do and your credentials, and you're not, and you just want to pass the information along, I'll fuck with you.
Did you see these? They're calling them the little rascals. in Texas. Do you see this?
Mm-mm.
It's an 11, 12, and 16-year-old boy
Oh, the bank
that
robbers.
fucking robbed a bank. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, they're calling them the little rascals.
Well, the 16-year-old, you definitely fucked up.
Yeah,
Because you talked them two little motherfuckers into it. But damn, 16, 12, and 11.
Yeah, I guess.
What was I thinking about?
They could be facing probation or juvenile detention.
Yeah.
There's no jail time on that.
Yeah. Not for them.
They ain't going to jail.
Did they get away with any bread? I just kind of
Um,
skimmed across it.
I don't.
Because that's all going to
know.
be...
2 of the suspects were taken into custody after their parents recognized them. Parents were watching TV and they were like, "That's our son."
Hey, man, bring your ass here. What'd you do today?
What'd they do? I want to find the article about what they actually did.
What the fuck? What movie did they watch? The Little Rascals. Robbing a bank, man. You got fucked. Man.
Let's see. Nobody's talking about. I get probably because they're minors,
Juveniles, yeah.
but nobody's really talking about.
We probably won't even know what they look like.
Fuck, man. Nah, we won't know what they look like. God, my voice is cracking a lot, dude. A little sore throat.
Robbing a bank at 16. What was that?
I mean, robbing a bank at 11.
I mean, yeah.
God damn.
I'm going to the 16-year-old because we
Yeah,
know
he's the
you
he's the
planned it
master.
out.
He's the master.
And we know you planned it out. Watch it be the 11-year-old. We both wrong.
They're turned over by their own parents, while the third was arrested after a fight. What the fuck?
Who was the third?
Robbery by threat. There's a Wells Fargo.
Did they have guns? Does it say?
It doesn't look like it in the. They just got hoodies on, and they're like, it looks like they're
Okay.
like saying they have guns because
Okay.
they got arrested for robbery by threat.
Okay.
So that would mean they were like pretending to have a gun.
That usually differs and varies depending on where you're at. You got robbery where I can just walk up to you and just be like, "Give me your shit," or I can walk up to you with a gun. Now that gun is probably gonna get
Oh.
me 10 years or more.
Well, hold on.
Me just walking up to you and just taking your shit from you, I might still go to prison, but I'm not gonna do 10 years.
Let's see. Investigators. The third one was arrested after he got in a fight, and then the cop was like, "We've been looking for you."
Bring your ass here.
Yeah.
Damn.
But they did find a weapon.
Oh, okay.
They seized a weapon and an unspecified distinctive item seen in one of the. It's important because it was in the surveillance video, and it's distinctive. So when they're showing the video, they can be like, "We caught this motherfucker with this, and this is the only time I've seen that like he has like a banana with lipstick or something. I don't know." And they're like, "Surveillance video has a
What the
banana with
fuck
lipstick.
did he have?
We found a fucking banana with lipstick on this dude." I don't know. It's probably like his backpack that has
A
like
vape.
vape
Right,
that
a
has like
fucking vape.
vape that has like stickers on it or something distinctive.
Hmm.
They passed a note to a Wells Fargo teller. They never displayed a weapon.
So no verbal threats.
Yeah.
Give me the money, bitch, or I'll kill you. None of that.
Nah. They got away with an undisclosed amount of cash. Well, if they talked, they'd be like,
How old are
you're
you?
a fucking kid.
Give me this shit.
Yeah, the tellers thought the suspects were between 14 and 18. But they were even younger than that. But they got away with an undisclosed amount of cash.
They never say how much.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's crazy, man. Shit.
And the first thing people would say was, you gotta talk to the parents. Hey, man, sometimes motherfucking parents don't know what the fuck these little motherfuckers be thinking, dog.
Well, they didn't even know what they're doing. Obviously,
You know what I'm saying?
The parents were watching TV and they were like, "Our kids robbed a fucking bank today."
Like, yeah, bring your ass here. Yeah, I won't blame the parents all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I probably turn my little son. Yeah, bring your little ass here. Where the money? Yeah, I probably turn my son in too.
Yeah, dude, you're going to jail, dog.
You going to jail?
I'm not
man.
helping you.
Not me.
Get away with this.
They come kicking in my door and shit. We gonna alleviate all that.
My wife asked me that about that a while ago. Like, oh, if we had a kid, and they came to you and told you that they murdered somebody. Would you turn them in? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You
hey.
shouldn't have fucking killed somebody.
Hey, man.
Like, yeah, it's time for you. Like, you did that shit.
The
And
least I
it's
can do is stop at Burger King on the way to the jail
time for you to go to jail now, because that's what you do when you kill somebody.
got to
fucking
go.
Go to jail.
Now there's just certain things.
So yeah, like I'm not gonna help you hide the body. I'm not gonna take the knife and throw it in the fucking river.
No. I ain't gonna go to court and point you out. I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna help your little ass either.
Exactly. I'm not gonna like. I'm gonna encourage you to turn yourself in.
How about I just drop you off real quick?
Like I'll offer to drive you to the police.
Get you some
station.
burgers and fries, your little last meal on the way. But yeah, you gotta go down here and see.
And if you don't want to, whatever, but you gotta go.
You gotta get out of here.
You can't. Yeah, you can't stay.
You eat a couple pieces of something. You gotta get out of here, man. Yeah,
and when the cops come, I'm gonna say, yeah, he told me he did that, and he's gone, and I don't know where he is.
I told him to go that way. Yeah, that's without question. Murder?
Yeah, murder for sure.
I don't think there's. Yeah, murder. Yeah, you gotta go, son.
Murder for sure.
I think just
Yeah,
because
so
I've
what are you
been to
thinking
prison
about?
3 times, I'm like, hey, bro, don't even come over here.
Yeah, you better stay away. You better stay away from me.
Don't even come over here, dog. Shit, I'll come visit you, man, but don't even come over here, man. They ain't fuck around, take me with you.
Are you allowed to visit after you?
No.
After you've been?
No. Well, they got what you call we'll just call it a special visit. It's some bullshit, but say I'm in there. Say my dad's been to prison and I'm in prison currently. He's allowed to visit me. I think it's once every 6 months. You get a special visit once every 6 months.
Because he's your dad or something?
Yeah, because it's your dad or your
Has to be.
mom. But I don't think if it's a sister, if it's anything below.
Like if it's just your homie or something?
Yeah, no, hell no.
No. That's like forever?
Forever.
It's not after a certain amount of time. You can
Forever. I mean, if you get a pardon and shit, yeah. Once you're not a felon anymore, yeah, you can go in there and visit all the time. But yeah, that's once every 6 months you can get a special visit from your parents. I think maybe siblings, immediate family, in other words.
But
so
you
that's
probably can't do jury duty either.
No, fuck no.
That's kind of nice.
But neither can my wife either, though.
Well, that's kind of nice.
She just got.
That's a come up for you.
Yeah, she actually just got. And it was gonna be a big case too.
Because they think she's gonna be sympathetic to.
No, I'm like, well, this is my thing, and if y'all watching, just don't hit her again. But as long as it's a victimless crime, it's a big fat not guilty with me.
Well, that's like I say that about stuff. Like it's hard for me to think of something like no victim, no crime. Like it's hard for me to think of something that is the exception to that. Like if nobody is affected by it, how is it illegal? You know, like
nobody got hurt.
Yeah, if nobody
got anything taken from them, and yeah, if it's a victim,
like I mean, selling drugs. I think the worst crime is you didn't pay taxes on the sale.
Let's say that, because that person that wants the drugs is gonna go find that shit whether it's you or not.
Well, I mean, if you sell like fucking cocaine laced with Fenny or something, like that's your fault.
That's your fault, and that's gonna be minimum. I think manslaughter.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah,
that's what manslaughter is.
Yeah, in Nebraska, I think manslaughter is 10, minimum 10.
So you should still be careful about the drugs you're selling, but it's like I'm not gonna like.
It's
I don't know. Like meth isn't that much worse than cigarette as far as like selling something that's bad for you. I mean, meth is worse than cigarettes. I know, but like cigarettes are pretty bad, and you can just go to the gas station and buy those. So it's not about like selling something that hurts you, because cigarettes are you, and booze is like,
fuck. You see the
pretty bad.
You see the fucking state patrol, and I've never celebrated St. Patty's Day, but broke fucking records, bro. You see that shit?
Mm-mm.
Not New Year's, not 4th of July. When everybody's bent. You know what I'm saying? But fucking St. Patty's Day, dog. I'm like, what? They broke records like shattered shit. Motherfuckers just riding around here drunk. Like, damn, dog, that's a 2,000-pound bullet, man.
But yeah, the amount of people that don't even think it's a big deal, like
Damn,
it's a
homie.
big deal, dude. I think like driving at all is a big responsibility, dude.
It's dangerous. Just
Like
10
you shouldn't be
o'clock, 2
driving if you're
o'clock
like
sober.
sleepy.
No.
But whatever. I don't know. What the fuck were we even? Yeah, no victim, no crime.
Yeah, no victim, no crime. It's a big fat not guilty for me. Yeah, so yeah, Jenna will never ever have to do jury duty. Yeah, but I ain't got it. There's just certain shit. As a felon, I guess there's some perks.
Yeah.
You know
No jury duty. Let's see. I'm
I'm
Google.
excluded. I'm excluded from a lot of shit. Like they just know not to ask.
Perks. Perks of being a felon.
Perks of being a felon, man. What are they?
When you Google it,
I'll
nothing comes up.
Nothing.
There ain't no. But we can look up the consequences. Let's see what the consequences are.
Let's see what the consequences are. I guess one perk, I can use it as a defensive mechanism sometimes.
Yeah.
Like if I gotta give information before I do something and I come in a room and people have the knowledge about me, yeah, it can be like stay the fuck away from me type shit. Yeah. I guess that's one of my perks.
I can see that, yeah. You lose the right to vote until 2 years after the completion of your sentence.
I ain't tripping on that anyway.
Yeah,
I'll never fucking vote.
Don't really give a fuck. Can never serve on a jury. We were just talking about that. You can't hold a public office, so sorry.
I'm
if
good.
You were gonna run for Senate or something.
I'm good.
You also lose the right to possess a firearm. But you just couldn't be a senator in Nebraska, though. There's no rule about being a felon and being like in the House of Representatives and stuff. So that's pretty cool. You can be a felon and be president. Pretty sweet. You could be a president from jail.
Yeah, community activist. You know what I mean? I guess that's what I am now, and I'm cool with that. I ain't even up on the titles of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then it's just like makes it hard to get a job. So it's like it's really just the voting thing, and the you can't have a gun anymore, and you can't hold public office.
Shit, they lax anymore on gun laws. Fuck, it ain't gonna mean shit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be able to probably be able to buy one. The voting thing,
yeah, especially this year, like you can vote for this old dickhead or this old dickhead. Like I don't.
To 80-year-old, I will give the edge to Trump though. I mean, at least he looks like he's standing on his own 2 feet.
Yeah, he seems a little more coherent. But I don't know I also don't know if that's just the media spin, just only showing me Joe Biden being a fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
Because there was that one time where the dude's like, oh, how do you respond to concerns about your memory or whatever? And he's like, oh, I got a bad enough memory that I forgot I shouldn't let you speak. Like he fucking flamed this dude.
Was that the other couple weeks ago where he snapped on motherfuckers?
Yeah,
that's right.
Like he's still kind of sharp still, and he's had a stutter his whole life, so it's not like his stutter got better when he turned 80.
Right. Yeah, he's just one of those guys. Yeah,
I don't know. So sometimes I'm like, is it just the media? Like that's all I'm seeing.
I don't know, man.
Like you can't trust shit, dude. Like everybody has a spin.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't trust shit anymore.
No.
They're gonna have to rewrite all the fucking history. And we got 2 80-year-old white men who all their peers are fucking either about to die or been dead. So who the fuck are you really talking to? We got one. They dropped Joe Biden's charges, right?
Yeah.
But still charging Trump?
Yeah.
Same shit.
I mean, it's not. Because one of them was self-reported, and they cooperated the whole time, and the other one, they got busted, and they were trying to, like, destroy documents and shit.
Yeah, I ain't.
So it's different. It is. Neither one's good.
But how all of a sudden are they
wrong.
the only 2 motherfuckers this has ever happened to?
I mean, there's no way.
No fucking way. If even on purpose or by accident.
There's no way. Well, I think probably
Obama probably had some shit fucking Jimmy Carter probably still, you know what I mean?
Well, I think usually it's probably like, oh, whoops, I have this. You can have it back, and nobody
Get it back.
cares. But I think stuff has become so like volatile, and everybody's looking so hard that if they would have tried to just be like, oh, whoops, here you go, and then they took it back without doing anything, then people would have been like, that's illegal. Like, you know, you didn't follow the law. And especially when someone else is getting charged, they would have been like, well, you're charging him, and you just like, he needs to get charged too. So like,
Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit
it's
to
all,
me.
yeah, it's all fucking stupid.
It's a bunch of bullshit to me.
It's stupid. My optimism for
Somebody to come out of the woodwork.
yeah
We still got time.
I mean, it's low. My optimism for being happy about who the president is getting pretty low. For at least the next 4, I think after the next 4 years, it'll be cool because like Biden's only running because they don't want Trump to win.
That's it. That's the only reason.
That's it. And I don't really like that either. Like, you should be running for other shit than just, I want to win so that you lose. Like, I don't, whatever.
We got time, man. We got time. We got time for somebody to pop out.
Well, it's not going to happen. They both got the nominations. It's
God
not
damn.
happening. It's not happening.
Just the other day, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's not happening.
Damn. Yeah, you're right, huh?
And then if Trump gets it, he won't be able to run again. So it's like,
When the motherfuckers gonna have to?
shit might be crazy for a few years, but
I don't think Joe Biden gonna make it.
Yeah, like, honestly,
I don't think he gonna make it, man.
well, and that's what people are like. They know he's gonna die. And
It's
it's only so that Kamala can be president. Like,
okay. We forget about her, huh?
well, they kind of like, I think she's fucking up. They kind of like put her.
Well,
they were like, get out, like, go do other shit for a while.
I can't remember the black dude. Pierre does all the political shit. He's a black dude, journalist. He's right in there. I think he worked with the Obama administration, but he's like a reporter now. But she's lost all her black staff. All her black staff quit on her.
Well, she was in fucking.
Says she can't keep a black person on her staff.
She was in California putting dudes in the federal pen for fucking weed.
Well, number one, she ain't fucking black. She's fucking Hindu and something else. I hate how it's convenient for motherfuckers with dark skin and a little bit of kinky hair to be black at the right time.
Yeah.
You can look at her and see she ain't fucking black. Maybe an eighth. Maybe. But I can't say she's black.
Mm. She's black and Indian.
Now she's black and Indian.
So she's the first African American and the first Asian American vice president.
Asian.
Yeah, because
Indian.
Yeah,
Like
that's Asian.
East Indian.
Yeah, I mean, India is considered Asian, I think. I don't know if it's considered Asian by them, I guess, but
Well, there was a whole nother slave trade on the other side of Africa.
her dad's Jamaican. Donald Jasper Harris.
They don't consider themselves black. You ask any Jamaican, they don't consider themselves black. I beg to differ, but
no comment. Yeah, so her dad's Jamaican and her mom's Indian.
Hindu. I hear
So,
Indian. I call it the West Indies and then the East Indies. West Indies being Caribbean black people. Well, they're the same people.
Mm.
That's where I hear Asian.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, geographically where they sit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's right there.
I mean, Philippines is Asian.
Yeah.
I don't
With
know what that-
Africa.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, though.
We globe-trotting, boy.
I'm just like,
Globe-trotting. I like that
Philippines-
shit.
Philippines is Asian. Nobody was talking about the Philippines.
Yeah, it was convenient for her to be black at the right time.
Yeah. No comment.
But
She seems black to me.
she would. Because they said that.
Okay. I guess it worked on me.
It worked.
I guess it.
It worked. It
Like,
worked.
I think she's black. Whatever. Anyways, we gotta go. Thanks for listening this week. That was fun, as always. This is a good song, dude. We had some good songs today. You guys will never be able to hear it, but
Said we was gonna check on that, didn't we? Like,
yeah, I don't think we
can't
can.
do it.
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure if we do it, our videos will get taken down.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they'll get taken down or because like if you make money, they just claim the money that you make. But if you don't make it, like we don't make shit. So if you don't make any money, then they probably just go.
Shit's wild.
They probably just make you take it down.
Shit's
I don't know.
Ah, fuck you then.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're not making any money. Get my shit off your shitty podcast.
We ain't using your shit anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, thanks for listening.
I'll go get a keyboard and make our own shit. Fuck it.
If you want to help us get paid, so that
Put some jingles.
maybe
on
we
this
can put
shit.
some music in here every once in a while. Tell your friends to listen to us. That's the best way you can help us out. Yeah, if you like the show, hit the like button, subscribe, follow us, do all that stuff. But most importantly, I just hope you have a great week. Thanks again for listening. See you later.
Hell.